Hi, this is Jodi. I wanted to tell you about the new Snowflake Showcase that's available from Stampin' Up! During November 2018. So there are several different items that are part of this showcase. There's this stamp set called Snow is Glistening. There's another one that I don't have yet, but I just printed out the images, and now the name of it is totally escaping me. I will put a link to it in the comment of the video here. But this is another one, and what's neat about this is that this one is obviously more Christmas, winter oriented, but this one you can use throughout the year. And the Thinlits, the coordinate, can be used with either of the two stamp sets. So you can see like the flower image here, you can use these here. This snowflake one fits over this. So it's nice how they coordinate these Thinlits with either one of the stamp sets. And there's like 20 Thinlits here. There's tons of Thinlits in this package. Two other things that come are white velvet paper, which to hold up would look like nothing, but it's got a nice texture on it. And then also some Snowflake Trinkets, which are on their way to me right now. So some fun new products in that Snowflake Showcase. So this stamp set here, the Snow is Glistening, is what I've chosen to do my free card kit in the mail for November. And so I wanted to pull in those cards and show you what they are this month. So here's the first one. On all of the cards I used Coastal Cabana and Blackberry Bliss, and then the white that is stamped on in each of them is shimmery white. So I'm not sure, sometimes the light picks up on that shimmer better than other times, but this layer here has a really nice shimmer and sparkle to it. So I just stamped the tree with the Blackberry Bliss, and then there is there are a couple of snowflakes here with the rhinestone, and then of course the twine, some embossed on the Coastal Cabana layer. The next one is this here. This time I stamped with Blackberry Bliss ink onto the Coastal Cabana cardstock. So sometimes we feel like we only should stamp on the white or vanilla layer, but you can certainly stamp with a color onto a colored piece of cardstock as well. This is that biggest snowflake that comes in the set of Thinlits. Smaller one there. You can see, I think, that this layer of Blackberry Bliss is textured with that subtle embossing folder. This one here, again, this is shimmery white. Hopefully you can see that a little bit. And you've got some foil paper that's definitely catching the light. 3 snowflakes here. The top one is that velvet paper. You can hear just a little bit of the texture on there. It's very soft, and a rhinestone. And I just wanted to explain how I did this stamping quickly. So this image here, so I put this on my clear block and I stamped it across here, and then I simply just flipped my block and stamped it again across here. So if you don't get it to line up perfectly, there's no worries because you put this strip of the foil paper right over that seam where they come together, but it's nice just to get that kind of scattering of snowflakes. It's more dense in the center, and then it's spreading out as they go out further from the center. So there's that one. And then this is probably my favorite just because of the different background here, and I'm going to show you how I did that. So again, the shimmer paper, hopefully you can pick up on some of that sparkle. This piece of shimmer paper as well, and then I just love this Coastal Cabana ribbon on this card. So what I'm going to do is I just grabbed this piece, just a scrap of shimmery white, and I want to show you how I did this background. So this is my Coastal Cabana ink pad that I'm just squeezing to get some ink on the lid that I'm going to use like a palette. And then I have my aqua painter, and I'm just squeezing a little bit of water to kind of wash that out a little bit. And I'm going to take this snowflake, this is from Coastal Cabana cardstock that I cut out with my Big Shot, and I'm just going to set it on here, go like this, and I'm just going to kind of use it as a mask. And I'm not, sticking it down with anything, I'm just holding it with my fingers, picking up more ink. And it kind of looks like a mess, to be honest, right now. But it's the coolest thing when it dries. And I don't want it to be really precise. I just want it to kind of be a random, real abstract background. But I can just peel this really wet layer off. And see how, I mean, it's very wet right now, but it's just puddles of water, but you can still see that snowflake, you know, the details of the snowflake in there. And then I just staggered it a little bit, picked up some more. You can see there's nothing, you know, precise about this. I'm just kind of being sloppy and coloring on the paper. So it's really, really easy. And you do need to then give it some time to dry. This one is going to be very wet, but it will certainly dry in a little bit of time. So you can see the details, give it some time to dry, and that's what this is what it will end up looking like. So you can see the detail of the snowflakes in the background here. I'm hoping that the camera is picking up on that well. You can see the details here. It's just subtle, it's abstract, but you've still got the detail of the snowflakes, and that's all I did here. So this Coastal Cabana snowflake that's in the background, I actually used the one that I used as a mask. Obviously, I gave it some time to dry. You could certainly just cut another one and not worry about it. But I gave this some time to dry, and then that's one that went on the card that I did here too. So, how to get my free card kit in the mail. It's really easy. You just place a $50 order with me this month in November using a host code, and I'll put that in the description of the video. And when you do that, I send you the supplies in the mail to make these 4 cards. So your supplies will include all of the cardstock, the foil papers, the ribbon, the twine, the rhinestones, and then you will get a PDF emailed to you with the instructions that tell you how to make and assemble the cards. So really easy. Place that order, use the host code, and watch your mail for your free card kit. Thanks so much for watching.